Good evening. I'm Sue. As you can read on this, can't read on this. What am I saying? The music earlier was, as you can actually see written, from Spaced Off by our very own Xenon Fiber. You can listen to their music at xenonfiber.bandcamp.com. We're going to play Hard West, which is the rootinest tootinest strategy RPG in the whole gosh darn Wild West. It's about cowboys and demons and things like that. I actually created a homebrew Dungeons and Dragons setting very similar to this game's world when I was 11 or 12 years old. So this is much better written than anything I would have done back then, mind you. But the setting is very similar. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm taking a break from Dark Souls because, as I have discovered during the spring, my arthritis acts up so much that I really can't play it well. And that gets disappointing when I'm on the same fight over and over again. We will have a few more people filter in over the play, because this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, now you can hear it. It should show up on your screen in a moment. There we go. It's from GFG, which I'm going to say stands for fucking games. Now, even though it's in borderless full screen, anytime I click off of it, it minimizes. So please forgive. This is not a Deadlands game. It's sort of a Deadlands game. I have played this before through to the second world or so. Or the second chapter, I suppose. But I haven't played very far, so this is a mostly blind playthrough, and even that was quite a while ago. Yeah, I apparently got 100% on that, though. You know, whatever. Don't know where we're supposed to start. We're supposed to start on hard times. Or we can go to Method in Madness. We might as well start from the beginning now. There's a few different paths through the various stories. Start on hard times, and then you move on to As Good as Dead, or Method in Madness. But we're going to start with hard times on medium because I'm not very good at this. I guess we just hit start scenario, huh? We can turn on combat injuries. You actually get stronger for sustaining injuries eventually, but you become weaker in the short term. Then there's Iron Man, which is a bad idea, really, for a first playthrough for a stream. So we're gonna leave that off. A challenge, but fair. I mean, anything that involves an RNG isn't necessarily fair, but we'll get there. Gameplay modifiers, we'll leave all of that stuff off. You can turn on luck regeneration. Press scarification, injuries turn to scars after just one tactical encounter and not two. Alright. Let me tell you about hard times, Daddy. Hard times. Hard times is when a man gives a company 30 years, he gives them 30 years. They give him a watch and tell him, we don't need you no more. I know that quote.
The Old West was a hard place. The only thing in abundance was poverty and firearms. Combine alcohol and hopelessness with greed, envy, lust, and pride, and death is often the result. Crude cabins stood alone in the wilderness, cut off from the outside world. People knew to mind their own business, but isolated, they grew ignorant and superstitious. Some said the devil walked the earth, said lost souls haunted and possessed the living, pushing them past the edge of sanity. In this harsh and dangerous country, no one had it easy, including your family. You were 6 years old when you traveled the Oregon Trail with your mother and father. Food was scarce, and your father, despite being a fine tracker and a crack shot, failed to find any game. It was as if every animal on the trail was spooked by some evil force. Your old man found a small village and tried to trade equipment for food, but this village was overrun by outlaws. They took your mother and decided to trade you and your father to white slavers. But he managed to break free, told you to hide, and set out to save her.
Alright, now let's kick some ass. White people ruining everything. If you want to play the tutorial, we promise it's short and useful. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. It's been a long time since I played. Thought you said this was set in the Wild West, not present day. Haha! That's very good. Hard West is turn-based. You start. In this mission, your father must rescue your mother, who has been kidnapped by evil men. Can only move within the range indicated. It is very similar to XCOM. Remember how to... Alright, well, let's move within the range indicated, shall we? Enemies have been alerted, so I don't even get a stealth mode. I don't know what I'm... Oh, I'm supposed to run to the... No? Did it soft lock on me? Did it seriously just soft lock on me? Oh, never mind. I am apparently objective blind. Is it possible to make the tooltip text bigger? Not from here. We'll check on that in a bit. Cover is indicated by shield icons. Always stay in cover. There's a half cover and full cover, so it's the same system as XCOM. You have detected an enemy. All characters marked with red shield icons are enemies. This enemy is out of cover, so your shot will be very effective. Chance to hit an enemy is based on your aim ability. Bang. Most actions require action points. Each character starts with 2. Shooting typically uses up all remaining AP. When all your characters are out of AP, the enemy turn starts. Look at that. I was in cover. Each character has a certain amount of luck. High luck protects from enemy shots, but when they miss, luck is depleted. Now we're flanking this guy. It doesn't really explain that. That lets us hit him much more easily. Remember to reload often. Many weapons reload only a couple rounds at a time. Broad daylight, you can locate enemies by their shadows. You can even shoot them if you have an unobstructed line of fire. Some materials like cloth or foliage can be shot through. To the tent. Take that, jerk. You ran out of luck and are bound to be shot. You'd better take better cover. objects in the environment to create more effective cover. Get over here, flip up the lid. A nice little feature. Now I've got full cover. The red bar shows your HP. When hit, your luck is partially replenished. You have several abilities at your disposal. Some abilities require luck, such as fanning the trigger. There's 3 shots with minus 20 penalty. That's it for the tutorial. You're on your own now. Alright, I guess we have to approach.
She was nowhere to be found. He saw the box. What was in it? The simple wooden box contained a head. Your mother's head.
Well, that's not great.
Afterwards, your father found one of the gunmen still alive. The dying man rambled on about some unholy obligation, about promises made by the devil himself, and the rewards they would find in hell.
Yes, we'll meet death later. Death apparently sounds like a budget John Wayne.
You and your father were alive, but all your supplies were destroyed. No way you'd make it to Oregon now. Your father decided to stay put and build a life right there. Many years passed, and you grew up. You became a man.
So the two of you took over the ruined railroad company buildings and tried your hands at farming. Soil was dry and the land was dangerous. You spent 10 long years scratching out an existence from the dirt. Now you were grown, figured the two of you should try for Oregon again. What mother would have wanted? Gold. Who would have thought they'd find it here, and just when you needed cash for your journey? Time to strike it rich and get out of town before the outlaws and madmen showed up. They always do. The masked man controlled all the gold mining. His henchmen sold you a license that let you run 9 prospecting operations. Here we are, the main map. Neighbor's house, the meadow, and the church. And an ugly ditch. There's the church. Right. Huh, apparently I can't change any options from here, so let's hit quit to menu. It does save automatically. Interface. Text speed. New indicator, no. Video. Game. Enable quick saves. Map pawn quick movement. No, it doesn't look like I can increase the size of that text, sorry. Alright, well, where do we want to go? We've got the neighbor's house, the meadow, the ugly ditch, and the church to choose from. Well, I'm trying to read most of the tooltip text, so you shouldn't miss too much. Ugly ditch? Alright. Let's rock. Everyone said there was placer gold down in the ditch, but most of it was buried deep under the hard rock. Well, we can either rinse the placer gold, costing $15, or I can consider using unconventional extraction methods. I think we should play it safe right off the bat. Collected placer gold deposits by rinsing gravel and sand in a flat metal pan. Gained $31, total income $16. Everyone said there was placer gold down in the ditch, etc., etc. Now we can extract deeper gold. Collected the deeper gold deposits. Gained $48, total income $8. That's not great. And we can't afford the top one. Shall we try unconventional extraction methods? Unconventional extracting methods, I think, is a euphemism for fucking a hole in the ground. Alright then. The unconventional methods were effective but expensive. You first needed to obtain or rent the proper tools. Well, can't do that. Alright, where to next? The meadow, neighbor's house, or the church? Oh, we go see the neighbors. Let's see what they're all about. Like the nearby farmhouse was inhabited. You paid them a visit, and they turned out to be kind people. You exchanged pleasantries, and the customary promises to help one another. More importantly, you met Florence, their beautiful, kind-hearted daughter. All you exchanged were a few glances, but you found yourself smitten. Not interested in prospecting themselves, the neighbors tipped you off about a couple promising spots. Excellent, we've got a damp mine.
From the day you first laid eyes on Florence, she was all you could think about.
Thanks,
It wasn't
Death.
just desire that she inspired in you. It was the way she saw the best in you, the way she made you feel.
The damp mine, the collapsed mine, and the prospectors' camp. Go see some prospectors, right? Led by Alexander Kane, had been collecting gold using rinsing pans. Kane had vast knowledge of the gold retrieving techniques. We do not have enough money to buy these techniques. So, damp mine, collapsed mine. Which one do you think? Damp. I thought you'd say that. It's the moist mine. The mine looked like its hard rock depths were still untouched. There was probably gold down there. Extract some deeper gold. Wow, $4 whole. Christ. Not doing very good on this. Try the placer gold then. Alright, we made $5. Wow. Alright. Let's take a look at the collapsed mine anyway. Actually, let's, what's this? Ford's Shaft. That sounds great. Even noticed that. Thoroughly explored in the hard rock depth, but not much apart from that. Deeper gold. Alright, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Prospecting cost $40, gaining you $95. Total income $55. The hard rock. Alright. Hard rock depth isn't going to get us much here. Might as well call the damn thing Death Trap Mine. Inevitably, news about gold spread. Overnight, several homesteads and settlements were raided. Father worried you wouldn't make it on your own. He figured you'd need protection. You disagreed, but went along with his decision. For the last time. Crime Lord for protection. Alright, I guess we can do that. Let's, go see the Mexican town where the Crime Lord lives. The Mexican said he'd help if you split your gold money with him. He left you a bunch of guns, some empty blessings, and a promise to send a vaquero out to help. Got a Navy gun, repeater rifle. Got Cheech in the party. Yep. And the Homestead Crossroads. Homestead and Crossroads are available. Oh, right, character screen. Got Father with his 6-shooter. Got Warren also with his 6-shooter. Right, I can add cards here. Every character's HP to 1. Huh. Every character? I guess, yeah, equalization. Huh. 10 of spades adds ricochet. Bounce bullets off one or more ricochet objects. Just check the inflation calendar. $55 and $18.50 is a little over $1,200 today. So not a bad haul. Alright. Put ricochet there. I don't really feel like using equalizer at this point. Very risky. Put the repeater rifle on Warren here. That's not Warren, that's Father. No, on Warren. Who already looks evil. Just saying. Cheech has a Western rifle and a shotgun. Might as well give the Navy gun to Dad. Alright, there's a fight over at the homestead. Ready to happen. Bait trader. Check out the prospector's camp real quick. That's evil dandy hair if I ever seen it. You're not at all wrong. Placer gold techniques gives plus 25% from placer gold. Let's try the collapsed mine, shall we? At least take a look. Rich mine that collapsed years ago on top of a bunch of miners. It might not have been the smartest thing to do, but you got in. You reached the first opening, you found a skeleton with its legs crushed under a boulder. You wondered if he bled out before he died of thirst. His shirt, though stained, was still intact and of very good quality. Got a blood-stained shirt. Shall we go in deeper? What's the worst it's gonna do? Weaken one of my characters temporarily? Or permanently? The next cavern was cramped and full of stale air. You found a little gold, but not much. Got sturdy shoes and 43 gold. Shall we go one more? Sure, steal the dead guy's shirt and the death trap claim. I'm sure you won't get haunted even a little bit. Wounded and weary, you eventually reach the end of the furthest tunnel, and there inside, a massive stash of gold. Now affected by cracked skull. Also got a relic. The air must have poisoned you, because as you went to pick it up, you hallucinated a tall man in a suit, smiling and smoking. As you turned to leave, he said, "Just so we're clear, that's mine, but you can borrow it a while." was all too much. You headed back to the surface. As you inched your way back to the sunlight, you heard a rumbling all around you. You hurried, hands trembling, heavy drops of sweat rolling down your face. You had just emerged, blinking into the sunlight when the mine collapsed behind you. Alright, I guess we're gonna go back and let's actually stop by the trade outpost first. See if we can't get some cool stuff. He's got cash, of course, tobacco, dried healing herbs, which grants healing over time, sturdy shoes, 10 gauge double barrel shotgun, we absolutely at least need some herbs, right? Cool pre-industrial revolution technology. At least grab 3 of them, 1 for each character. And trade. Alright, we don't want any more crippling injuries on Warren. Want Cheech to be able to move quickly since his main weapon's a shotgun. Not as short range as it is in, like, a lot of games. Not exactly long range either. Priceless relics. Ah, right, the relics. Effect on all witnessing their mindless destruction. Alright, I think that we're now ready to go defend the homestead. What does the bloodied shirt do for you? It prevents you from sustaining crippling injuries in combat. Which is a good thing. The bandits were coming. It was the hour of reckoning. Let's rock. You were well armed and prepared to defend your home from the bad men. If Cheech dies, it'll cost you $200. I think I have well over $200, but I'm still gonna try to keep him alive. I think this game has Overwatch. Don't have anyone in I don't think anyone comes from that direction. Wouldn't that be a shame? Right. Everyone needs to be in full cover. There, everyone's in full cover. Now, how do I end turn? Backspace. You missed. Look at these chunguses not even caring about cover, except that guy. Oh, here's another one. Can't see shit, Captain. Right. Oh, right. Should be able to take him out. Oh, I forgot about luck. And this corner should put me in cover from all directions I can be shot from. There we go. Just splatter him. Switch over to the rifle. Should be able to hit more accurately from a distance. And I don't want that guy to be able to... I don't want him to get flanked. The problem. I don't think he's going to get flanked immediately. There we go. Good stuff. Alien movement. Exactly. Oof. I can get a good shot from right over here. This guy. Oof, there goes all his luck, though. Oh, can't hit from there. May be able to... No, that's still the wrong side of the window. Complicated. Perfect. Cheech's turn. Load and... Fired either one, found equally. Fire at the boss, shall we? Oh! Nasty. Yeah, he's gonna try and flank. And this is why we call this game Cowboy XCOM, which I just made up just now, but it fits. Good hit. Very good hit. Gonna have to go around, huh? Yeah, we're gonna have to move around to the back of the house. Can I ricochet? No, not correctly from here. Yeah, there's nothing I can really hit. That's fine though. And Cheech's turn. Cover look like? Right? And half cover technically. Only has a 20% chance to hit headshot KO. Yeah, that's XCOM for you. This game, the luck system helps it even out, or helps it feel a little more even. Oh. Alright. Going pretty well. I wonder what, shotgun looks great right about now, doesn't it? Oh, nasty. doing good. Any spot that you can hit from really tell you if you're gonna have a target you can. Maybe it does. Oh no, that's how many action points you're using. Yeah, it doesn't immediately tell you you're gonna have a target you can hit. Now let's go over here. If I can ricochet off of this. Oh, doesn't look like it. Not really sure how ricochet works. Select a ricochet object to bounce a shot. I guess it has to be specific kinds of objects. That's fine. And let's hope no one gets killed. Ooh, good choice. Good cover. Might be able to... Not really? Right over here. Open the door. Is there anything to ricochet? I don't think there is. Oh, yes. Yes, there is. Think I can ricochet it off this box and over to him? No? Don't really know how this works. Alright, that's... It must have to be metal or something. Makes sense that you wouldn't be able to ricochet off wood. Alright, nothing else he can do. Keep taking pot shots. Trying to figure out how to get him. Fine, he's got tons of HP. He won't die if he gets shot once. Speaking of getting shot once, crippled sight. God damn it. Of course that was a bad idea. Out of ammo. Reload. Okay. Not flanking me just yet. There we go. Good job, Cheech. Cheech is best boy. See, 300 cash. Cheech has left the party. Queen of Spades and 10 of Hearts. New locations available. Though you survived the attack, Father was worried. He said you should build an underground escape tunnel in case of another attack. He also wanted you to call the shots. Seems like a good idea after all that money. Father said he'd take care of the materials and construction. Meanwhile, the bandits were attacking elsewhere. He ran to make sure Florence was safe. Florence's parents didn't survive the raid. Found her among the dead, weeping. She followed you home and never left. Never spoke of it. Brought fresh flowers to their house in their memory every week. While you were gone, your father had a visitor. A well-dressed gentleman with a peculiar accent. Seemed to appear out of nowhere. His magnificent cologne almost concealed his curious sulfur aroma. Could he be? No, that was madness. The gentleman was quite persuasive, convincing father to spend most of his cash on a lucky amulet. He was fed up with struggling, unscared from bandits, crime lords, and weather. He wanted the prospecting business to take off and fast. Still, though, father seemed loath to discuss the matter. He downplayed the power of the trinket, insisting it probably wouldn't work. Father is now affected by amulet power, as is Warren and Florence. New locations available. Still, things improved. Father swiftly found a new digging site. Extraction was efficient. Soon, he was able to buy a better mining license. Right. Let's check some of this shit out. Cheech is your generation's Bashful Ray, huh? Head over to, Excavation Company. Father Warren and Florence is my favorite Harlequin romance. Alright, let's learn the master techniques for deep gold excavation. I had a little less gold than I thought, that's fine. Head to, the crevasse. As you scouted the country, you came across a narrow crevice. You could have climbed through it, but it would have been a difficult challenge. Unless you came well prepared, it would be all too easy to sustain a serious injury. I don't have a dexterity elixir. No, let's not mess with that right now. Now, let's go to the ugly ditch. It's okay, ditch. I think you're beautiful. Everyone said there was placer gold down here. Right, can't do that. Over to Quartz shaft. What can I do here? Alright, let's rinse placer gold. Go. There we go. $29. Mexican crime lord raised your tax to 20%. Now, good old ugly ditch. Always reliable. Doesn't even have one ghost. You never run into the devil at ugly ditch. You mine the hard rock gold costing you $100. There we go. Come of Mexicans cut them out at $9. Mexican raised your tax to 25%. Excavation field, Dalton's site. Let's head over to Dalton's site. The Mexican, right? It almost seems racist, but it's not really racist to just call someone the Mexican. The one Mexican. That's true. I guess he got that name because he was the most powerful guy from Mexico in the area. Oh wow, an income of $9. Raised tax to 30%. So it was a total waste. Oh shit, I was using the wrong option. Excavate deeper gold, that's the one that's supposed to be giving me a bonus. There we go, $47. Right. Oh, so he's more the Mexican. I suppose so. Excavation field. Mine the deeper gold. Now my tax is up to 40%. Crime lords are assholes, you know? Realized too late that your gold had made the Mexican powerful. He demanded more and more of your profits, and there was little way to stop him. Proud, brave Florence went to parley with the criminal, hoping to appeal to his kinder nature. She knew you'd never allow it, so left without telling you, leaving only a note. But the Mexican had no better nature to appeal to. Florence never returned. You immediately prepared to bust her out. Right, now I've got to rescue Florence. Head over to the crossroads real quick and see what happens. Some folks said that just before sunrise there was an electric feeling out on the Pactor at the crossroads. Kind that makes your hair stand on end and sends shivers down your spine. Some swore they'd met a man there, well-dressed and well-spoken, who offered them a tempting deal. He'd make you powerful in return for a piece of yourself. Alright, are we gonna sell our soul to the devil? What do we say? Seems like a bad idea. But it's the Old West, you're not gonna get ahead any other way. Alright, let's take it. Warren is now affected by damnation. Card received, 9 of clubs, red joker. He felt empowered, but more than a little hollow inside. He turned to ask the man if that was normal, but he'd vanished. Alright, let's check out our new cards. Cracked skull, blah blah blah, damnation, -10 max at maximum luck. Means he has 90 luck only. That's actually not a bad trade. Larger role to play in the unfolding events, make sure they don't die. Money. Red Joker, no ability on its own, but jokers serve as wild cards for making better hands. Bonus, extra HP, defense, and luck. 10 of spades. Queen of spades. Hearts, I could equip the diamond, 10 of diamonds, hearts, and then I've got 3 of a kind. Appears to have given me a horseshoe, which I guess increases my luck. Hell, let's make it 4 of a kind, shall we? Very good. Now, what do we put on Father? I guess now we have eat human flesh to gain strength and restore health. And the Queen of Spades adds chain kill. Kill an enemy to get the chance to kill another. And another turns everything into XCOM zombies. So we've got four 10s on Warren now. 4 of a kind. Bonus, 15 aim, which makes up for the cracked skull and then some. Also got the extra luck back, so yeah, it all turns out for the better. Yes, it's kind of like Cleve, but with a gun. The devil looks like Johnny Depp playing Johnny Cash. He totally does. Alright, Fate Trader. Check out the Fate Trader. Browse his exceptional wares. He's got a repeater rifle, which I certainly wouldn't mind having. I wouldn't mind grabbing another healing relic either. Deadly Derringer. That is Florence's weapon, I believe. As girls use girly weapons. She can equip anything she wants, of course. It's just what she comes with. We may as well grab the relic as well. What? No. Trade. There we go. Now let's make sure we're ready to go. Not off Cobra, Western Rifle, Peter Rifle. Actually give Dad the repeater rifle. Give Orin, currently also got a repeater rifle. A very good weapon. Not off Cobra. Regardless, let's put a relic here. Also give him the shoes, and I think we're ready to go. Second, let me reboost my toot on Mastodon in case people missed it. People seemed kind of happy about me streaming this. Now no one's showing up. Alright, there we go. They'll see that if they want to. And let's head into the town. Go. That was where Florence was being held. Alright. Let's kick some ass. Hopefully.
You talked with Florence through a barred window. To get her out, you'd need the key. This same key could also be used to lock the guards inside the house.
Mission starts with a setup stage. Enemies don't expect an attack and won't shoot on sight. They won't bother until you attack or cross their cone of view. Character heat determines the cone size. Alright, so now we've got to move around inside the facility here and knock some people out. I'm not very good at this sort of mission. It's behind this guy. Dried healing. Thought I was. Oh, right. Subdue. Here we go. Can't knock people out, though. Select an enemies to subdue for 4 turns based on character heat. Do again to prolong the effect. Stick 'em up. Now he's subdued for 4 turns. Right, now we continue to subdue. Or I guess I can't subdue from here, you actually need to be fairly close. Crap. Ah, here we are. Right, yeah, go around. Go around. And I guess I only get the 1 AP per turn during this phase. Ugh. I really need to leave someone behind. Oh, that guy's about to be unsubdued and the stage is gonna end. Shit! Well, we're screwed. See, I'm bad at this stuff. I don't think it through. I'm much better at the part where I actually shoot people. So, I guess it's time for us to just shoot the hell out of some people. I missed. Yeah, we're utterly screwed. Should have just gone in guns blazing in the first dang place. I can restart the map, that might help. Alright, let's restart the map. Well, some people always miss their first shot on you.
You talked with Florence through a barred window.
Presuming that you start with
To
full
get her
luck.
out, you'd need the key. This same key could also be used to lock the guards inside the house.
Alright, is there any way around? Yeah, we can go around the back way by the look of it. It's much easier, actually. We don't have to hold anyone up yet. Just stride on over. Hey, you ain't seeing nothing. I practically brushed past you. Sauntering, really. There you go. Swaggering. Locked. I don't have any way to unlock it. Shit. Alright, we're definitely gonna have to go the long way around. Moseying, there you go. I don't hear anyone in there. No one in there, that's good. Alright, can he grab it? Sure can.
The key was yours. You could release her right away. Or
That's
first
much
lock the
easier.
guards inside to make sure they didn't try to stop you.
Oh, not a bad idea. I gotta lock that one. Alright. And it looks like there's only one other thing to lock, and I gotta be very careful doing so. Make sure they don't see me while I approach this. Lock that shit.
All the doors were locked tight with the master key. Getting away would be much easier now.
Excellent. Turn-based stealth. Could definitely do worse. Invisible ink is another one I've been thinking about doing. Alright, so now we just get the hell out of here. And hopefully avoid any bloodshed. Of course, this is essentially a Clint Eastwood movie, but with demons, so I don't imagine we're gonna get out completely scot-free. This is a better stealth section than most non-stealth games. This certainly beats out Dark Souls. It certainly beats out, what's it called? One Andy was playing, Gravity Rush. Definitely beats out the stealth sections of those games by a long shot. Because, you know, it actually works. We've got to get around to there, I just realized. Which means we are going to have to... Oh, I went entirely the wrong way around, didn't I? Gotta sneak past... Shit. Alright, walking back the other way. I mean, I can hold this guy up, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, we'll just do that. Not completely scot-free, but we can do it this way. Let's try this. Pick him up. Reach for the sky. Yeah, I'm not so good at these sections. Like I said, I don't think them through enough. Ah, shit. See, there was a guy there and I somehow didn't see it.
Now all you had to do was dispatch the guards outside.
Boom. Start. She doesn't have a weapon. Oh, she does. She's got a thingy. Fine. Wait, yeah, I can get him in cover. Oh, what? No. He only had 1 AP left, and I didn't realize that. Fine. She's got this. Oh, she's gonna accidentally hit her, she's actually gonna hit... Oh, she didn't. She could shoot past him. That's good. Enemy turn. Ah, you missed. Good thing for that luck system. Ow. Protected from a crippling wound. That's good. Shit, no. Oh, I had the wrong character selected. I'm getting really tired of my own missteps. This. That's something at least. There's not a whoops, go back and do that better, but there isn't. Can't really even save in the middle of combat. Oh. Alright, she regained 69 luck. where are we trying to get to? Well, we have to, we actually have to kill everyone who's not locked up. There we go. Solid hit. I feel like that they let Florence out of jail and then it's like, Kay, got the door open, you're on your own, bye. Yeah, that's maybe my fault. 63, huh? Only do 1 damage? Am I only able to do 1 damage with this rifle? I guess it's because they're in full cover, duh. Let's see if I can ricochet. Can I ricochet off stone? No? Can't ricochet off stone either. What the hell's the point of ricochet if I can't ricochet my shots off anything? Who is Ricochet? Oh, he's the... He's the secret identity of the masked wrestler Ricochet. Here, use up some luck. So close. What was I close to? Ricochet is the unmasked identity of Prince Puma. Oh, okay. See, the Ricochet I know is a cartoon character. Ricochet, one of the main characters of Mucha Lucha. Saturday morning cartoon? Oh shit. Forgot about that. 2 down. Get behind here. Forgot the main character's name was Ricochet.
Vengeance was yours.
Take that, jerk ass. Where's the last one? That's the question. Around here somewhere. That him? No, that guy's behind a wall. Fly over here. Are you the guy? Are you seriously the guy? I mean, you're in a building, so I assumed you counted as locked up. But I guess you're not, since that guy has a special symbol by his health. No, so does this guy. Huh. Now let's shoot him anyway. How much damage can I do total? 70% 4 damage or 75% 4 damage. Pistol it is. Oh no! There goes all his luck though. No valid targets in range. Yeah, managed to get more people over to that spot. Right. Hide right here. Hide in hardwoods. I should have gotten behind cover with him, shouldn't I have? Oh well. He walked and reloaded. So that helps me. There we go. Kick open the door. And shoot him in the back. Still no valid targets in range. Now it's saying no valid targets in range instead of select a ricochet object. Thought those Chungai in the houses couldn't get at you. That was the whole reason. That's only this house though. This guy is, we didn't lock his door for some reason. Presumably it uses a different key. Alright, let's take a shot. Wasn't a very good shot. There we go. Now it's over. Oh, he can shoot. What a nozzle.
Florence was free, and there was no one left to pursue you.
Let's get the hell out of here. If only your prospecting was lucky enough, you could get on the Oregon Trail again. Reunited again, the two of you returned home, safe and sound. Got Jack of Hearts and Jack of Clubs. A few days later, Father came to you in a panic with the amulet. It was falling apart in his hands. It appeared Father had been cheated by the strange gentleman who had been so devilishly convincing. Father is now affected by amulet curse. Everyone is. No longer affected by amulet power either. Locations become available: Shady Joint and Slave Fugitive. No one can meddle with the balance of the world and get away with it. Ever onwards, Father was jinxed by the cursed trinket. Forevermore, he brought bad luck wherever he went. Let's find this slave fugitive. Maybe he'll join our party. The man was cold, hungry, and scared. He explained that he'd been a slave but had escaped and had been on the run for months. Terrified that they were on his trail, he begged you to shelter him, saying that if you didn't, he'd surely be taken back to his previous hellish existence. Agreed to shelter him provided he'd help with the homestead, where you just couldn't find it in your heart to put your name on the line and shelter him. You were sure he'd be fine. Well, of course we're gonna help him. Former slave was beside himself with joy, promising you wouldn't regret it. You sincerely hoped he was correct. Let's check out the Shady Joint, shall we? This place was filled with lowlifes. He asked around if anyone knew how to lift a curse. Or talk turned to news from the Mexican's town now that he was dead. Or you did your best to barter, or you wondered if they'd buy the slave you'd been Jesus. Jesus, that's dark. Not all white people in 1850, except kinda literally all white people in 1850. Huh? Jesus Christ. Anyone know how to lift a curse, though? Everyone had a different surefire method. Some told you to pray. Others said to make an offering at the church. Still more put their faith in exorcisms. You heard tell of a fortune teller nearby, probably a Charlotte. But at this point, you'd try anything. Or maybe you'd be better off with a classic. Find a wishing well and drop a coin inside. Well, let's talk about news from the town. Up the Mexican town bandits, optional. Things sounded bad there. The Mexican was harsh, but he kept order. Now the town was total anarchy. The place was filled with lowlives. Yeah. Said that multiple times. Is there a wishing well around here I can throw a coin in? There sure is. Look at that. It was the well you'd heard people talking about. You could drop a coin inside and make a wish. Looking down, you saw golden coins glimmering in the water. You dropped in a coin for good luck, or I can climb down and steal the money. Let's throw in a coin for good luck. Dropped a coin down the well, but it had no effect that you could discern. Father's curse made prospecting impossible. Whatever methods you tried, whatever places you sought, nothing worked. The situation was hopeless. Though you never said it, his guilt was clear, which made for many silent evenings. One day you awoke to a note from Father. He was sorry for the bad decisions he's made. He was sorry for your mother, for Florence, for you. He loved you. That meant he had to leave. And it helped. Alright, well, now down to 2 characters again. We may as well outfit Florence with something better than a crappy Derringer. A pepper box. A stack of breech-loaded revolving barrels. Weak accuracy, but quite a punch. It does do a lot of damage. Let's give her the Cobra, though. For some herbs. For a relic. Give her them sturdy shoes, and let's put some cannibalism cards on her, shall we? And clubs. Ability, dodge. There's a chance to dodge the bullet, you absolutely will. Let's get a pair of jacks on her. Got yet more movement. Toss the queen on there to give her the chain kill ability as well, which is nice. I've also got a 5th slot open on mine. Interesting. Person has a larger roll. Blah blah, amulet curse. Okay, that's -5 luck each turn from the amulet curse. That's nasty. That's real nasty. Right, where to next? We can go to the fortune teller, we can go to the church, or we can clean out the town. I say it sounds like fun if we're gonna clean out the town. The town had been a mess ever since you killed the crime lord. It was time to finish what you started. Yes, it was, or no, it wasn't. Alright, let's see what we can manage here. No, one outfitted correctly. She can corpses to heal now, which is just awesome, right? Let's do it. It's high time you fixed what you'd broken. Kill all the misfits who were flocking to town.
It was an ambush.
Of course
They
it
knew
was.
you were coming.
Enemies have been alerted. Warren and Florence must survive. Well, at least I still get first turn. Oh wow, I have 100% accuracy on this guy. I should really get to cover though. Where is everyone? they are all around me, aren't they? 2, 3, 4. And yeah, I can see 5 of them from here. None of them are easy positions to hide from. I absolutely need to get to cover though. Alright, let's try hiding. Gosh, not a good place. Alright, let's get around behind the door here. What I can do from here. Oh, I can still auto-kill him. Yeah, all 3 guys here I can auto-kill, so that's fun. What about you? Shoot through the window. 32. Good lord. Yeah, her accuracy is quite a bit worse at this point. Right, she's mostly close range. She can't hit shit with the shotgun. Oops, no. Switch to the pepper box. There we go. Fanning. Herbs. Cannibal. Dodge. Shadow kill. Chain kill. Not going to be able to do that. Let's... Don't need to activate dodge just yet. Yet it's better than anything else she can really do, so... Alright. Need to be mega close up for the shotgun? Yeah, basically. Oh, lucky shot! Get housed, chump fuck. What's she looking like for accuracy on this guy? That could be worse. Absolutely be worse. She gets up close, right here. Oh, he's ready to shoot. I don't know what activates that ability. I guess probably just ending your turn with a AP left. There we go. She's got this. If I peer out the window here, I may be able to see enough to shoot someone. Yes. Keep shooting this direction. Oh! You missed. They can't hit her, but they're still gonna try and shoot at her. Pretty nice. Ooh. Yeah, see? Y'all motherfuckers. Chain kill. How many people can she get a high accuracy on? No one really. Okay. There we go. You're just gonna stay in cover. Gonna have to go up after him. Oh, he's actually running away. Or he's making a miracle shot. Good lord. Now, even get up there. Stairs, oh, around the back, of course. Alright. Bust some heads. Valid targets in range again. Right. Right. Go over here. Ah, lame. You pop over to the door. Crap. Run off too. Sufficient luck. Well, let's hope she doesn't get killed. Yeah, you better run. Now I can see where you are. And he can see where you are.
Your enemies met their end, and their numbers gradually dwindled.
Ah, good stuff. I can't get close by any stretch. That'll get her shot. Very far into the room at all is gonna get her shot. Fuck it. Alright, she's in the top floor of this building. Which means we gotta get below her. That seems easy enough. Spread out and shoot the bastards. Apparently there's 3 baddies left. So that's interesting. Oh. Man, he's not even shooting at her, he's just cowering there. War of attrition and all that. Golden bullet do? Fire a shot that ignores all obstructions and never misses. Wow. I could just kill this guy. Just from right where I'm sitting. That's handy. Wish I'd known about that before. Costs 50 luck. Alright, let's just, ah, shit, she can get down the stairs. %. Be good. Keep shooting till he dies. I don't know where the last guy is. Gotta be in here, right? Or here? Or here? Crap. Just gonna search the whole town at this point. While also remaining in cover. Because we have like no luck left. There he is. That's exciting. There's some luck. Hey. You know, he doesn't have enough luck to cast Golden Bullet. Shit. There we go. He'll be fine. Gonna sneak up on him if nothing else. There he is. Insufficient luck to cast Ricochet. Damn it. It's fine. Right here now. Alright. We can flank him. Ooh, your mistake. Now she should be able to get away with using her shotgun. A bit more damage.
You took down the most vicious among them. With the worst of the lot gone, the town now had a chance to find some semblance of normalcy.
Mission complete. Do love that Western sting. Snake leather boots unlocked at Fate Traders. New cards. And also received a snake leather boots for free. Presumably they're better than the sturdy shoes. Boots can hardly get any more stylish. Extra damage, lots of extra movement, and -1 max HP. Very much make you more fragile. Can handle that. I like that they have little cobras on the toes. That's cute. Look at the cards. Jack. Oh, 3 jacks and 2 queens. That'd help. Jack. And queen. Full house. Alright, gives extra movement and extra luck. I don't have the last 10 yet. May as well give more in cannibalism. You know, someone has it. It's a good card. Very powerful in nightmares. So that's probably better. There's lots of shadows around in the Old West. There we go. And I think that's it for tonight. We're not drawing in viewers or anything, so seems like a good time to put it off till next week. Thanks for everyone watching. Thanks to our subscribers. Thanks to our followers. We do appreciate having you here. Tomorrow is Christy playing Chroma Squad, which is a fun. It's a much simpler take on the SRPG than this. It's very interesting. It's about a Sentai show essentially, and it's about actors doing a Sentai show that sort of crosses over with real life and sort of doesn't. And it's a very fascinating little storytelling device. Then on Tuesday we've got Andrea doing more Nier Automata. Wednesday is a free day, so I don't know what we're doing then. Thursday is the second LEGO Dimensions stream with Alice, and that's going to be just absolutely exciting. And finally on Friday, back around to Katie playing the second part of D4. Ducks driving didn't deal. A lot of D's. Important part. As I said, thanks for coming. See you next time.